All right, guys, it is time, man. Nanatsu no Taizai chapter 300. First of all, congratulations to Nakaba Sensei. I mean, making it to 300 chapters is like a pretty insane milestone. So yeah, congratulations, man. It's been a joy reading this manga weekly. Um, so yeah, I mean, cheers to you, man. But 300, man, we got the Demon King has been born. Meliodas, man. Let's just get into it. I don't even want to recap because I'm just so hyped for this. Let's just do this, man. Um, Celebrating 300 chapters in print. First of all, I love Meliodas's design in that cover page. Let's just go back really quickly. Um, I'm loving it, man. Like the armor, the white, like jumpsuit or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Uh, the markings on his shoulder and his bicep. The kind of gold armor, man. It's sick. I don't know if do you guys think those are his wings behind him? Those black things? Obviously, I mean they don't look like the conventional wings, but I mean maybe I don't know. Um, and then it looks like those gold things that are coming down. It kind of looks like they have like the commandment markings, maybe. Or but okay, let's just go, man. All right, dude, yeah, I think those are his wings. Holy shit, Meliodas, is that really you? You sure went through a whole lot, didn't you, Elizabeth? And seven deadly sins. That rare beast as well. Rare. I don't know why I was expecting him to be like his entire personality to be different, but like he just seems like the same old Meliodas, right? Um, you're not Meliodas. Who are you? Meliodas, I kept my end of the bargain. It's your turn to keep your promise now. Tell me where Gelda is. Oh, Zeldris, your heart is still bound by that blood-sucking vampire of a woman. Not only Meliodas, but you as well. I'm just utterly dumbfounded at how you could allow yourselves to become like this. So it really isn't Meliodas. Whoa. Do you think that maybe the Demon King like is actually like using this body as like a like his vessel or something like that? Um, that tone, it really isn't the captain, is it? The captain has never once ever called me a rare beast. I knew it. Sis, this is bad. To think someone as monumental as this would appear on the battlefield. This can't be. What are you doing in Meliodas' body? It is the Demon King inside. Father, whoa. Interesting. I mean, I feel like, should we really be surprised? Like, I don't know. I mean, they have to explain it, but like at the same time, I feel like I shouldn't be that surprised that it's the Demon King using Meliodas' body as a vessel, right? I mean, it literally is like the Demon King born, right? That's what like this has been leading up to, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, what's going on here? Didn't you say that you were going to make Meliodas the new king? Did you truly believe I would allow a traitor like that to take the throne? There is that too. Like that does. It's kind of like okay, he's making a lot of sense. All I wanted was a fresh, young, powerful body. The commandments were fragments of my power. He who absorbs them all shall become the demon king. In other words, they will become my new vessel for me to inhabit. Makes sense, dude. This panel. Oh my god, dude. I gotta clear this up. Holy crap, dude. Like everyone just immediately surrounding him. Is Zeldris there too? Zeldris better be there. I don't think he is. Oh man, how cool would that be if Zeldris joined them and just like ganged up on on the Demon King? Oh, that's so cool, man. I love seeing Elizabeth in there as well. Jeez, okay. I think that's my thumbnail. Anyway, leave Meliodas' body at once. If you're really a father, then do at least something for your son, for your own son. For my son? Hmm, I see. To grant the deepest or the dearest wish of one's son is the duty of a father. Very well, I've just come up with a good idea. Elizabeth, I shall free you from the curse of eternal rebirth that afflicts you. Wow, that was unexpected. This pig daddy can listen to reason after all. I can't believe you'd free Elizabeth from her curse yourself. I will break her curse and then I will kill her as brutally as possible. When he sees your corpse, I wonder just how he'll react. Um, will he fall into despair upon knowing he'll never again be able to see you and lose his will to live? Or perhaps will he be relieved you are finally freed from your curse and thus lose his purpose in life? Either way, it works perfectly for me. Don't you think so, Seven Deadly Sins? It's weird that so him saying that oh yeah, I'm gonna kill Elizabeth as brutally as possible, but it's weird that he's saying that oh, I can't wait to see Meliodas' reaction to that. So as in, is Meliodas still I don't know, conscious inside of there? Is he still I don't even know what the right term is, but I mean, obviously he still exists, but is he he still takes up some mind share inside of the Demon King's new vessel or something like that? Like I guess what I'm trying to say is maybe a situation Greed and Ling from Full Metal Alchemist, something like that where they both kind of coexist. I mean, obviously, in my theory, I don't think Meliodas would coexist with his father inside this body, but I'm wondering if it's something kind of like that because I don't know the way that he said it, oh, I can't wait to see or to know Meliodas' reaction to seeing you dead is just I don't know. I'm really curious about that. Um, okay, next page. Um, damn. So he really went for Elizabeth that quickly. Ready, Merlin? Hendy, get over here. Here I go. And so I'm guessing those gold things are they just whips or something like that? I don't know. Perfect cube. And Hawk is in a little cube too. Thanks. King Diane, remember, magical attacks won't work against the Demon King. Got it. Allow me to help as well. Mael is going in there too. We will protect Elizabeth no matter what it takes. I won't let you have your way with the captain's body. Man, dude, like a king just going in, man. Um, I feel like I'm really scared for Diane, man. I don't know. Um, okay, and we got Mael in there too. Impossible. He hasn't budged and isn't wincing at all from my attacks. Instead, he's perfectly blocking every last one. And that stone stoic face too, man. Jeez. Literally isn't even breaking a sweat. Oh my god. Like he just sent Diane flying, King, Mael, um jeez. And those I don't even know what those things are. Those things that are attached to his wings or whatever, those gold things. I'm just gonna say that they're whips, but that's so cool how they expanded because that's the thing that just attacked King Diane and Mael was those gold whip things or whatever. And seeing how they can stretch, basically they can stretch and then they can grow in width as well, right? So I don't know, really interesting. um yeah, so all three of them got sent back. This is bad. After all these back-to-back battles, my magic is at its limit. That's what I'm saying, dude. Stop it. You can't possibly compete against any opponent like him. I can't just sit doing nothing and allow Elizabeth to be killed. I simply cannot understand why do you continue to struggle in futility. I'm going to free her from her curse and grant her the repose of death. Hey you, Demon Kingy. Oh, Hawk. If you dare harm a hair on Elizabeth's head, then you'll have the captain of the Scrap Disposal Knights, rather the king of scraps, Lord Hawk, to deal with. And as the king of scraps, once I unleash my true power, I'll be able to gobble you up in one bite. Hawk, don't taunt him. Oh, some demon king you are. You're shaking in your boots, aren't you? Is that creature a complete idiot? What is he doing? Dude, like no hesitation just went at my boy Hawk. Like no hesitation. Dude, and he picked them up too. So like they're not just like whips, but like they're also like claws. Like it's almost like Doctor Octopus or something like that. Just looking at that face of yours makes me boil with rage. I'll send you to your older brother right here and now. That is true, man. I mean, after what, I mean, I never thought I would live to see the day, but Mild in Purgatory did embarrass the Demon King, right? Like, he, I took, what was it? He like blocked one of the Demon King's attacks or whatever, right? Like giving Meliodas and Bond like time to get away or something like that. Um, it's like I wonder if the Demon King is like extra salty because of that. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you this time, pig. Like, don't worry, I got you. I got something for you, pig." um, all right, so I'll send you to your older brother right here. Now, stop it. Don't kill him. All right, so he just vanished. Uh, it's Bond, man. Here we go. Can you hear me, Captain? So you made it back. I always believed in him. Yeah, he's the Fox Sin. Let's kick this deadbeat dad of yours out of here already. Oh boy. Okay, his burden is greed, but be it his best friends or his beloved, he will steal the prey he has his targets on. The bandit Bond has joined the battle. Okay. To be continued in chapter 301, everyone's feelings. I'll show you guys this last page. Um, but yeah, man, I'm excited. Like, I mean, they've Nakaba definitely like I don't want to say like eased us, but like definitely made us wait for Bond to get on the battlefield, right? Um, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see like what he's gonna bring to the table, man, for this. Because I feel like I mean we still haven't really seen like the extent of like his training when he was in Purgatory. Like everything that he's been able to learn, like how much he's grown strength wise. I feel like we've probably only gotten like a glimpse of it, but like we really haven't seen the full extent of it. So I'm really excited to see um like in this battle like let's see him go like all out, and obviously we probably will. Because we saw a little bit of like the fruits of his training against the Demon King of Purgatory, but I'm really excited. Like I hope this is like Bond's like time to shine. Like this is him like unchained and like unleashed. Like I think this is really opening the door for this because I mean King even said it himself this chapter. Like literally King, Mael, Diane, Gauther, Merlin, Eskimor, literally everyone on the battlefield has been through like what three battles and like a war, like all before this final fight. Like they've been through so much. Like I can only imagine like how much like it's an honest question. Like how much magic power do these guys have after everything they've had to deal with in this war? Bond is literally the most like refreshed out of everybody here. Like, um, yeah, I mean he's the most like I don't even know what the word is, but just like just fresh, right? He's like coming right off the bench, man. Like he hasn't really, he's fresh. I mean that's the best way I can put it, man. So, let's see what he can do. I mean I'm excited to see what he's gonna be able to do. Um. Dude, I think again, man, it's like he's going up against an absolute monster right now, and I don't think he's gonna have much of a chance. Um, but the interesting thing is that Bond, him, yelling in the Demon King's ear, kind of like pleading to Meliodas, like, "Hey, let's get you, or let's get your dad out of there, right?" Basically confirms that yeah, it is kind of like a similar thing of like Greed and Ling from Full Metal Alchemist, where it's like the both of them inside of one body, right? Um, so I don't know if it's like my favorite thing in the world, but what I think is going to happen is like, or at least Bond's like best hope to win in this situation is to kind of like somehow get Meliodas to push the Demon King like out of his body somehow. I don't know how he would go about it, but it would have to be something like that, right? Where Meliodas is probably going to have to do most of the legwork, like from within, right? Um, yeah, I mean that's probably the way it's going to go, right? Because like the way I see it now, there's no way. I mean, look at how easily he took down like three of the sins, right? Then again, they are like severely fatigued, but still, like he did it, and plus Mael, he did it without breaking a sweat. And I imagine you add Bond to the mix, and this he's still not gonna have a problem. So like really, I think realistically, the only way that we're gonna win this is like Meliodas is gonna have to interfere. Like Meliodas is going to have to like play a little bit of like a tug of war, I guess maybe to get like full control of his body back. Something like that. I don't know. Um, but yeah, man, I don't know. Pretty hype chapter. I'm really curious to see because it I don't want to call it like a bait and switch because I feel like not that it was obvious, but like I'm not too surprised that it ended up the way it ended up being with the Demon King being the one to be like the that is using Meliodas' body as a vessel, right? Like I'm not too surprised that's the way it turned out, but I'm really curious to see like are people going to be disappointed with that it's not like Meliodas, like Meliodas isn't the one that we're fighting in the end, right? Because it has been leading up to, you know, like, oh, you know, Meliodas is here, you know, like the true Meliodas, right? The captain of the Ten Commandments Meliodas, and like who he truly is, you know, he's trying to become the Demon King again, and he's gathering up all the commandments for this purpose to be the new Demon King. We've been building up to that, to you know that kind of rebirth of this character, and then to kind of have it in the end be like, nope, it's the Demon King using Meliodas's body as a vessel. Um, I'm really curious to see if people are gonna be a little disappointed about that, or like just how people feel about that in general. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it because, like I said, I think it makes total sense. Like, why on earth would the Demon King, like, what reason would the Demon King have to let his he said himself a traitor ascend to the throne, right? Um, yeah, and like the commandments are pieces and fragments of the Demon King's power. So like Meliodas gathering all those up and bringing it back into one body, I feel like it was like I don't know. I'm not surprised that it headed down that way, but like overall, I think I'm pretty on the fence because how cool would it have been if it was Meliodas that we were fighting in the end, right? I thought that would have been pretty sick, but like I see both sides is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this chapter, guys. Really enjoyed it. Tell me what you guys thought down below in the comments, and I will see you guys next week. Oh, and Hawk, Hawk got absolutely obliterated this chapter, man. Pour one out for my boy Hawk, man. He didn't deserve that. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.